Kevin Smith confirms the Snyder Cut. Hey guys, before you get started, make sure you click that subscribe button, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Hey guys, got a little story, and it is an interesting one. Now, there's a huge contingent of fans that have made it really clear that they want to see the Snyder Cut of Justice League. But, being realistic, the chances of that ever actually being released really seem somewhere between slim and none. Director Zack Snyder has talked about his version of the superhero ensemble and continues to release images from it on Vero to try to shed a little bit of light on what his original intentions were. Now, Kevin Smith himself has claimed that the Snyder Cut does indeed exist, and he has revealed what state of unfinished it's really in. Now, to be clear, it does sound like a Snyder version of the film does exist, but it is not the original screenplay. This was never shot due to the negative response to Batman vs Superman and Warner Brothers' quote, concerns about moviegoers not embracing the dark take on the DCEU. Now, Kevin Smith has claimed that the Snyder Cut does indeed exist and even revealed the state of the film. This is what he said. I've not seen it firsthand. I've spoken now to enough people at various levels in that production. There is a Snyder Cut for sure. It's not some mythical beast, it exists. Now, it's not a finished movie by any stretch of the imagination. There were things that went away from the story that they shot that didn't wind up going into visual effects or anything like that. So I would assume, based on what I've been told, that large sections of the Snyder Cut are previs with a lot of green screen. We're not talking about a finished movie. The one I've heard everyone speak of was never finished filming. It was a movie that people in production could watch and fill in the blanks, but it was certainly not meant for mass consumption. Now, Smith went on to suggest Warner Brothers could release an unfinished movie with Zack Snyder popping up during those missing scenes to explain what happened. That's certainly one possibility, but the Snyder Cut as a comic book or maybe even an animated movie is probably the way to go. Let's be really clear, Warner Brothers is not going to spend $50 or $100 million to finish this movie, no matter how many petitions or people scream like a pig stuck in the fence online. The people in charge now at Warner Brothers are in charge because the people's jobs they took were fired because Justice League lost so much money. And these people don't want to be fired too. If people want to see a final version of Snyder's story, an animated version to me seems the way to go. If they're not going to do that, the only thing I would suggest is maybe releasing it online in its raw form and maybe let fans finish it? Who knows? Either way, I think people need to be realistic about this, but it's good that Kevin Smith has put a couple of details in there that provide us with a clearer picture. So what do you guys think? Do you want to see the Snyder Cut? And what do you think of Kevin Smith's description of the state of the movie? Let us know in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you press like below, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.